Hello and welcome to Install 2019. I am Carvis and I am joined by
Uncle Ben, also known as Bootleg Rygand. We're doing it live. It's top 8, last event of Install 2019. This bracket's for all the marbles.
Yes, I believe we have most of the players approaching the audience. We have a lot of Guilty Gear players here this time around.
Yeah.
I believe it was 57 total, and we are down to just 8.
That is a humongous bracket.
The first game we will be having on stream, I believe,
Is gonna be Q and Zakis. Yes. QK and Zakis, two of Finland's most wanted. Definitely Zakis, the golden boy. The man who needs no introduction.
The previous install champion as well. But QK, a very, very popular streamer in the Guilty Gear community. Most players who play in EU, some people in NA also will recognize QK. Constantly streams every single week, at least 3 days, only Guilty Gear.
Oh. That's and pretty hefty
hosts lobbies constantly. He's just very active in the community.
Yes, absolutely.
And he has had a very good run at the install, staying in winner's bracket. Who did he beat?
I mean, he's a very solid player. Long time.
But
I'm not aware.
While the players are setting up, we also have... who else is on the winner's side? There's Snaptastic, I believe.
We have Snap and Red, two of our resident INO players. Yes. Beyond that, we have...
we also have... we also have Uncle Q, the main player in the losers bracket. I'm missing some of Martin, of course. Martin is in the winners bracket. Crown Prince of Sweden, Kai player. And I got to play him yesterday. He absolutely destroyed me.
Understandable. Mirri, we cannot forget Mirri.
We can't forget Mirri.
Absolutely.
Venom god of EU.
Absolutely solid, composed, collected. His biggest asset, I have not once during this weekend seen him lose school mid-game.
The man is a beast. What else can you say? But looks like the players are about ready. And once they press the button, we will be ready for Guilty Gear Top 8!
Or at least our button check. All right, so give me the verdict on this matchup. From what I understand, this revolves mainly around Beak Driver.
This matchup is horrible for Pot. Pot is gonna have to work his ass off to beat Sin in neutral. Sin will stay as far away as he can and just press buttons. He doesn't even really need to take OP. Also, there's a lot of character-specific combos.
He stays full screen again. Yes, very good. Getting a little closer to that Beak Driver. And Zucker's just blowing a lot of jump FD. He's managing that meter well.
The main thing we need to watch is the calorie meter.
Yes.
As long as the Sin has calories, Pot will have a bad time in neutral. But when it starts to run out, Sin will have to try to find an RC or a knockdown like that to reset.
That's fine. Hammerfall in, but nice blitz. Instantly diffuses the situation.
Yes.
Sin can absolutely blow up from any failed fumble TP.
And RC into the combo will be damaged.
Okay.
One more hit should finish off the round for Q. Nice
and
instant
that
block.
is it. He does not miss a single one of those conversions.
Converting every single instant block. He knows that Pot will be minus after that. And we're back to the neutral.
That's also a very brief round. There's very little signals to get. We played the matchup very textbook on paper. There is very little to glean from that. Back dash Buster though.
Zakis finds his way in.
Again, Hammerfall YSC Buster, but now he's meterless for a long time. We'll see what comes out of this. DP's the flick, but nothing from it. He's still in the situation. Okay.
The DP can be cancelled into a block string, but QK opting to not to. Wants to reset into neutral and keep
he's just using his normals. He's just generating space, not expending any calories.
The Baltic Ding combo will be coming out. Slightly drops it.
Okay. Burst again, diffuse the situation ASAP. He's at like no health though. He cannot afford any more trades with Hammerfall. He has to be much more careful.
Nice
and he gets thrown out of it. Very, very nice.
Zokis recognized the situation. Sin was minus just a little bit and tried to
Just
press
enough. Minus just enough.
But again, Zokis has to
Very
work his
conservative
way
from both.
in.
Very conservative from both. A bit of a random beat driver, but charge beat driver air hit.
QK instantly goes in on the slide head on reaction. Burst on the DP, which is the burst point you want to go for. Sin has to hard bait that.
I do like Q closing in to get that landing punish. Get that optimal range. He doesn't have to sit there and threaten beat driver. He can actually do things.
Zok is stuck in the corner now. Instant block on the hammerfall, but RC gets him out. Back to mid-screen.
Nice FD jump. Very composed. Just gets out. Okay, but here comes the break. Break buster. What do we got?
Time. That's a counter hit into Buster.
Nice, Meaty.
One more is enough.
One more touch.
He might be going for a stun combo. And that's gonna be the round. Zok
actually
steals game one.
He's counting the stun bar so much better than we are. The choice for the Gigantor, very, very nice.
Zok is so optimal with the stun route.
Against not all, but a lot of odds, takes the first round. We'll see how Q adjusts to this. I feel like this should not be Sin's matchup to adjust to, so...
Just taking a second, we need a breather.
He may be thrown off a little.
Pot is a scary character, especially in tournament, because he punishes mistakes so
very hard. And when you're in any sort of limited length set, it really starts to show.
Not the greatest start. Good fuzzy jump out of Buster. And that's a counter hit. Big driver into the side switch. Slide drop.
Unfortunate drop, but okay. His rhythm a little broken. Zokis picks up on that. Nice slide head. Again, Meaty's no Buster. Loses a lot of damage. Does defuse the situation, but there's a lot of calories on him still. He can defuse this. Okay.
The flip.
He does munch, but he finds the YRC. He will be meterless for a long time. So if Zokis gets anything going from here, nice reaction of the YRC.
Neither player has any meter to work with, and the calorie meter is slowly...
Q does get his tension pulse back, so he's going to be looking for a little... Yes, there's the walk forward. He finds the YRC meter. Zokis trying to do the same, going up to 50. Very measured game here again. Another munch, gets a few spare calories. Threatening that max range beat driver. What? Full RC hammerfall, and he's forcing that situation way too hard.
No meter on Zokis, so couldn't even try to blade stack. It was a free combo just like this one. And another knockdown, full calories. Zokis has to defend to the best of his abilities. Manages to find himself out of the corner.
He does get out with the Mega Fist, very nice. But gets counter poked by Q. Forces a bit too much space gain.
Tries to go for the bull bash overhead. Slide hit barely misses the timing, but that's a counter hit.
This is big. This is his big break.
Mix-up chance. Dead angle.
Instant dead angle. Very good. Always diffusing the situation. He could afford to get that dead angle block.
Back to the call and collect the neutral counter hit,
but nothing.
Oh!
That DP is safe.
Just 1 second left. He will win on time.
That DP safe on block.
The patience from QK does not commit to anything unnecessary
at all. He knows. He knows. He has 3 seconds. There's nothing Zokis can do.
Zokis is trying to jump in, but this
oh no! He is losing his cool here, and that's not allowed. That is absolutely not allowed in this matchup.
That was a horrible burst. Loses half of his HP.
All right, still sitting on that big driver max range. Very nice. Again, just getting a lot of pushback. Red RC Hammerfall, and Q has no reaction at all. He doesn't even have to jump back. He's not giving him any reaction. No data, no nothing.
He has 75 meter build up while Zokis has none, but he finally
wins the clash
again.
He wins the clash.
Back dash.
Nice. And a buster. Okay. This is he gets a corner situation. What's it gonna be? Tech trap. Does not bite. Oh, throws the blitz. That is the correct answer indeed.
He's dropping
no tech trap again. Third buster. Guess better, buddy.
Who cares if you drop combos if you just buster afterwards?
Just guess right 3 times in a row. Easy. All right, this is QK.
Oh, instant buster to the round start. Mix-up time, good throw.
Okay, he has the corner. He needs to back up, I would almost say. But he is trying to drain that FD meter, which is healthy, I see. Okay.
Sin doesn't really need to go into even Okazeme. He can just keep this range.
Yes,
Okazeme is stuck in the corner now.
Okay, whips a beak driver. That's pretty nasty, but he finds a good whip punish on it anyway. Too far to be done anything to.
Another gonna get to one corner into eat. Again, pressure mounting up. Just keeps the distance. Has to RC that.
Okay.
6K won't get a conversion from that though.
But he does get a lot of screen space.
Oh,
slide head. There we go. This is a big break. Let's see. Nice. Good heat. Double heat.
Reads the fuzzy jump. Now another mix-up time. Goes for
And again, here comes the Buster. He is in fact dead. He's dead.
Oh, is it gonna be the IK? The IK land!
Clean 2-0 instant kill. Zuck is making this matchup look like a... It's still rough. It's still uphill. No discredit to Q, but he does it.
Q had the matchup down to perfection, but just one mistake was enough to allow Zokis to
You're not
get
allowed
in.
to win something only on paper, though. The more textbook you in the matchup, the more textbook you play the matchup. The more textbook you play something, the more the grappler knows what you think.
But credit to QK, he gave us a good show.
Absolutely.
Exactly how the matchup is supposed to be played. This time around, Zokis managed to find his way in. The Busters landed.
Every good matchup still needs to be won.
And this is Guilty Gear. The
All
tier
right.
list is...
It's still pretty compressed. You can have some pretty lopsided matchups, but that doesn't really mean anything if you just guess right 5 times in a row.
When the low tiers of this game take half of your HP of a one mix-up,
I mean, yeah.
it's kind of scary.
It's
No
a healthy game when you're low tiers of specialists, and not bad. Very healthy game.
Now, Martin.
All right, Martin, Crown Prince of Sweden versus the golden boy of... I don't remember what city he's from.
But yeah,
But
it is
this is snaptastic.
Dude, we gotta talk about this. Martin,
Yes.
how is he not called the IRL Kai Kisuke? Just look at him. He just needs to put up a ponytail.
I feel
And
it
that's
would be too easy. I feel it would be much too easy.
But yeah, Kai versus Eno.
Kai. Oh, yes.
This used to be a hard matchup for Eno, but
Really?
with the changes throughout the days and when the metagame has developed, this has started to become more of a 50-50 matchup.
Right. Kai still has some very strong deterrent normals
yeah.
here, right? Back jump heavy, too heavy. I really cannot get around too heavy at all.
Yeah, there are a lot of strong anti-air options, but the main issue here is that when Eno manages to find her way in,
Yes.
Kai's options aren't fast enough.
Yeah, they're definitely
deal
not.
with
His DP is kind of iffy, not really great. Scum Dipper, you don't care. You don't care about that with a Rising Dash character. Outside of that, you can start mashing, but that doesn't help. When you're minus.
Also, another thing that is interesting in this matchup, the projectiles of both characters kind of nullify each other.
Yes.
Note does really well against the normal stun edge, and if the Kai starts setting up gates and trying to get the powered
He
up
doesn't
stun
have
edges,
any time to set up portals in this matchup now.
you can just HCL that,
Yes.
like horizontal chemical
Just
love
kill him
covers.
for it.
Yeah. And Kai doesn't really have that many low profiling moves. He's gonna have to either find his way in through crouching or managing to get a projectile block, but as we just said, it's gonna be a weird way. It's gonna be weird to try to find a projectile, I guess. But we will have to see how the players play the matchup. Are we letting the intro still rock? Yes, we are. Eno stroking the guitar.
Oh, baby. And a man of high culture with the right color.
Just
as
like
well.
the audience, she can't hold it in anymore.
I don't know if I can.
So, round start.
Where's the round start? Far slash. No. Doesn't get answered with stroke.
HCL lands.
HCL instantly. Nice. Instant backup with the jump heavies. But he gets air thrown. Backdash gets chased down as well. Snap is going to find his turn very soon.
Kai does have a very fast get up, so the note OP is going to be a bit harder to set up than normal. But good combo. Snap casting manages to find. Oh!
Unfortunate drop. Martin does go back to mid-screen. Scum Dipper into RC. Very nice.
Yeah, goes for the normal OP. Sometimes Kai's do. Oh, very nice throw on the stroke. The big tree goes for the dust.
All right. Well, he's testing. He's checking for the dust. It doesn't work this far in.
That's a cross-up.
No.
What a beautiful
Block the right
setup
side,
by
buddy.
Fantastic.
Which side did that hit on? The answer is yes. And there we go, far slash stroke. I called it first round, came in second round.
Nice throw from the air
All right.
string, but
what's the answer?
Martin answers back with his own
Very
pressure
good throw.
for the Kai. Manages to find her way out. More Eno resets coming right up. but
okay, looks for air throw, doesn't get it. Instead, YRC stun it right on the landing, and now this is going to be really rough for Snap. Again,
that's a big counter hit, but drops the combo.
The 2D jump heavy, every time. Nice landing throw. Martin's rhythm completely dead. Yo, the conversion with the portal.
Martin picks up
an
the round.
Instant answer. Snap does not get to force anything there.
Both players heading into the last round with their burst. All the resources are on the table.
The burst hasn't even been used. There's no place to use it. It's just okay.
Goes right under
nice
the
answer
but a nice
again.
conversion from Martin.
Yes, Martin is aware of exactly how much Snap is allowed to force. And right now he's allowed to force a lot.
Gets caught by the reset.
Very good burst. It finds the burst point right there. Very nice. Big air throw. Okay.
That DP.
Gets a lot of screen space from that DP. Still nice. ACL doesn't quite clip him.
Big meter advantage on Snaptastic.
Offsets it but he clips the landing recovery. That's really nasty for Martin. Momentum burst very quickly. VCL still keeps the corner. He's not out of the woods yet.
Not a knockdown.
Snap has a lot of airspace to work with. So he's definitely not in any manner of
trying to toss out the notes to get it a block string.
Oh no, that's no conversion. Okay, guess right.
Oh, he manages to RC the
That's
DP.
not okay.
Snaptastic with a beautiful coverage on the wake-up options manages to finish off the round.
Shoutouts to Kai DP. Shoutouts to bad DPs. Mediocre. All right, back dash is the stroke this time. Very nice. No landing throw. Okay, much more conservative play here on round start.
Ooh,
and the jump
another
heavy
big
again.
counter hit into the damage. Half HP gone. Another safe jump.
All right. Yeah, he air throws that. That's not right.
Good back.
All right.
Tries to go for the dust again, but
second dust check of the match. He does not bite. Snap's a bit better than that. But it's worth a check.
Checks the reset. Oh, that's another big counter hit into the set.
All right, gets a lot of screen space
nice
away. And no, he's going in. You can't play scared in this matchup. You can't try to play control in this matchup. You can't control this.
You really need to be awake with Martin's tick throws. He will go for them if he thinks you aren't awake from them. Just like
there's the jump D double overhead. That is a huge starter as well.
Very nice
instant burst. And VCL, TK VCL YRC. Very, very nice. Okay.
Oh!
No blitz allowed.
Interesting.
No blitz allowed for Martin.
Let's just say that was intended. Okay, 6 speed, another big counter hit combo.
Gonna have a lot of airspace to work with, but Martin doesn't let any of that happen. YRC, so he doesn't really have a lot of answers to that. And okay, here it comes. Stroke. He's trying to stop Snap from forcing it, so good answer with the stroke. Excellent response. Hold blitz, no win punish. But he does kill in the end anyway.
Snaptastic finding his way in with movement.
Very, very nice. Answering those. He sees Martin's trying to meet him halfway. Martin's thinking he's trying to force that situation, but Snap is smarter than that. He's not that linear.
CL manages to catch up the summon.
And the clip on the back dash as well. Nice. Very knee-jerky burst, but that's good. You want to keep all the life.
Oh, you can't
believe that. Super. Nope. Not allowed. The call out, and Snap is feeling himself.
Oh, another DP flies out. You can't RC it if it's not blocked. And the Snaptastic takes it 2-0 over the Swedish Kai.
It was close, though.
It was close.
Martin putting up a lot of a fight. It doesn't show in the life bars. This matchup is so volatile. However, up next we have...
Before we talk about... You know what we just found out? The winners finals will be Zokis versus Snaptastic, which is a rematch of the previous install finals.
Ooh, okay.
So we may have a repeat.
We'll see what comes of it.
So who is coming next? Oh, we have another Eno player. No, not Rick coming.
Oh,
Rad.
Rad. Oh, Rad. Yes. I've heard of this guy. And on the other side, we have Uncle Q, May. May definitely wants to play control in this matchup, from what I understand. Back jump heavies.
So
give me a quick verdict on this matchup.
May is a character.
Yes. Very good.
That is my information. No,
That is your
just
verdict
kidding.
on the matchup.
But Mei is basically the counter hit monster.
Yes, very much so.
We all know how Ino is mostly airborne.
Yes.
And Mei thrives on air counter hits.
Jump heavy counter hit.
If any air counter hit lands, it will be at least 200 damage and a knockdown. And Mei's Oki with the inertia cancels is extremely dangerous and hard to block.
And yes.
What was I saying? Oh, yes. Mei does have the tools to stun Ino very well, especially when the player we are talking about is Uncle Q.
Yes.
Uncle Q has all the stun routes you would ever imagine labbed out.
Yes, very, very.
If you give him a counter hit, he will stun you. So Rad has to make sure his pressure is not called out. He needs to keep it consistent, tight, and obviously read what Uncle Q is doing.
All right, well, guess the round start. Back jump heavy.
Oh, the Raigen color for Mei.
Ooh, just 5 heavy. He's trying to clip a dash in, but Rad's not that linear.
Good backdash out into pressure. Rad is very nice RC.
Nice jump heavy, slams him straight back in the corner.
No, it's okay.
And here comes the note. Nope, you're not allowed to blitz.
Can't blitz that, sadly. You need multiple blitzes if you want.
He has to work around the beach ball, and this is really nasty. Uncle Q gets the entire stage from it. Unfortunately, does, however, corner himself.
Right? Finished the round.
That's actually just it.
You know, if you let her run the train, she will.
Yeah. I hear the character does damage.
Still waiting for Uncle Q to get an actual hit in to start the Mei game plan. Rad is just kind of pressuring him.
Ooh, that was really rough.
The JD FD cancels showing off a little bit on the tech skill.
Rad was this close to dying.
But there's the counter hit. Drops the combo.
Not much more from that though. But that's still a lot of stun waiting to be accumulated.
Another counter hit. No
and not converted either. This needs to stop right now.
Okay. Oh, so many drops in Uncle Q's part. He really. Oh!
And there we go. The soul is sucked away. And together with it goes his life.
Uncle Q really needs to pick up on the combos.
Yeah.
He got the counter hits he needed, but didn't convert.
Rad very close to killed himself with that corner air dash. And he should be absolutely dead after all those hits.
That combo didn't fully convert. Uncle Q needs to find his way in, but Q!
No, you don't go in. You're not allowed to go in.
The 6 speeds coming out of Rad, just covering everything. But there we go. There's
a much better.
Never mind. The combo drops.
Nice. Goes across. But very good response from Rad with the slash, with the fire slash.
Knockdown.
A lot of space. Just check. No. Not allowed. This is not Finland.
Uncle Q covering himself with a beach ball, but no
killing everything he puts on screen. Very, very good use. Very patient use. Oh, but he dashes straight into a falling maid. You're not allowed to do that.
Another combo drop.
Was he looking for maybe a burst? I doubt it.
No,
not from that low.
I think it was just a makeup combo.
Ooh, wake up YRC. Okay, we chase shift now.
He tried to throw.
Okay.
He's so low on HP, the notes will eventually chip him out if he's not careful. And Senga YRC!
And it'll definitely chip him out if this meter uses.
But that's gonna be the kill. That is a conversion.
He gambled
finally gets one.
Absolutely. He needed this. This is huge for him mentally. What's the round start? The round start is Rad is going in. He is in fact that linear. Okay, air throw, back to mid-screen. That's more powerful mentally though.
With the 2H clash!
Ooh, clash, okay. No mash from either side, that's very smart.
Rad is just anti-airing perfectly.
Okay, Uncle Q in a pretty good blind spot for Rad, but Rad's not having any of that. He still remembers he can air throw.
No, nice. Gets blocked.
Ooh,
it's another...
That's a really nasty position. Uncle Q has a lot of meter to get him off him with, but is he going to get to use that? Nope. That dash clipped with the...
Fortissimo will catch any reversal option.
Yeah, that is such a good move.
You just have to hold.
All right, a lot of backdashing, a lot of desperately trying to gain space. So Rad decides to give him the space. Yeah, you know what? You can just take this air throw. I'll give you the air throw.
He can't find his way in. It's just desperation at this point. He's
and now Uncle Q needs to guess. Okay, Rad does put himself in the corner though. He was this close to killing himself again. But it didn't happen. Uncle Q very,
It's probably,
I'd say antsy even.
it's probably one mix-up for Rad, and Uncle Q is dead.
He is absolutely.
Weak.
Oh yeah. Oh baby, don't cut away, man. Don't cut away, man.
Don't cut away from the IKs.
You gave it to Zakas, but not to Rad. The home turf advantage is getting a little too.
Oh, is this what this top 8 is gonna be? Are we just gonna see IK after IK to finish off the games?
Well, I mean, you know, I don't mind seeing that.
Yeah, of course. We're Finland, we're the IK country, and obviously Rad, with this IK, joins the honorary Finnish club, at least for the time of the tournament.
Excellent showing from Rad, though. Gotta give a lot of props to him mentally.
The anti-airs, they were so good. 6P, 5H,
Yes.
every single button.
Meeting
you
him
could think
halfway.
of.
The air throws from the blind spots where Mayus likes to hang out. That's just that's beautiful.
Just great play overall.
And he was so close to killing himself in both of those matches, and he just came back from it. He doesn't even care. He's aware. He's not, I gotta get out. These are my options. I'm not dead yet.
But next up,
We have
Symmetron 2000 versus Mirri.
Johnny player, yes. I hear
yes.
I hear this might be a rare instance of not easy for Johnny.
Johnny is the best character in the game, but Venom is the one linchpin in Johnny's matchup arsenal of positive matchups.
Yeah.
Venom could very well be a negative matchup for Johnny. And Symmetron is a UK player. I don't know if there are that many UK Johnnies, so I don't know if he has matchup experience.
I wouldn't know about the scene.
Meanwhile, Mirri has been playing for a long time, and we used to have a Johnny player in Finland, so he should have at least some matchup experience against Astra, who used to play.
Ooh, him.
And if not for Astra, he has played against Sake a lot from Sweden, a Johnny player. Mirri definitely has the advantage as long as Symmetron does not get levels from the coins. Mirri's main goal will be to try to prevent Johnny from getting any coins in whatsoever, whether it be through balls, whether it be through 2S.
The first coin is dodged. The second coin is dodged. Mirri extremely calm-headed, instant dash under, very quick, maybe almost a knee-jerk burst from Symmetron here, but no, Mirri doesn't allow that.
That setup was blitz safe as well.
That's hot.
Very nice tick throw, manages to get the combo. What is the mix-up? Goes for the Dark Angel.
Dark Angel, block this, hold this. He doesn't.
No meter either. That does so much damage.
Is rough. That's really rough. He's just dead.
2D Carcass finishes all the round. Low mix-up goes through. Mirri really quickly in the first round.
All right. Well, round start misfinder. That's not allowed. Okay, first coin connects.
Oh, 6K counter.
And a 6K counter hit this. He has to burst this.
He has
Instant
level
diffuse.
2 now.
He still has the level 2.
Oh man, a thing about Mirri is that he confirms every single 6P counter hit in the full conversion.
He's just so solid. There's so much less, there's so little to say about him other than just, he's just...
Oh, the burst bait as well lands!
Finds all the...
Another Dark Angel setup. He has
no meter, no meter! He's actually just dead.
Another Dark Angel. He can't do anything. He's just... Oh, never mind. He jumps out, but the 6P finds
But
its
there's
target.
no air FD. Could have been a 6P and a close slash, and that's gonna kill him even if he FDs the rest of his meter away.
Mirri, convincing performance. Instantly just makes the
incredible awareness.
count.
Just not much else to say. Just incredible awareness there of Symmetron's options. Just choking them out one by one. Still has the levels, but he does blow them. And now we got Johnny stuff.
The risk bar is flashing full. One hit, and that's gonna be a lot of damage. Has to burst it.
Diffuse the situation, but there's still a lot of risk there. He's sitting on another forced counter hit, but nope.
Good air throw.
Good teleport air throw.
That will be a
the
chip
vector.
setup again. Actually, he gets a mix-up as well.
So much meter here.
The Carcass is a plus a lot. Another Dark Angel.
Oh, and here comes the chip again.
Oh,
he eats it. He chooses to eat it.
That was like at least 4 mix-up worth of damage.
That could have been more in chip.
And 6P counter hits instant.
What do you got? What more do you got to say?
How
Symmetron's antsy. Mirri is never antsy. Mirri may get outplayed, but he is never overwhelmed.
But this is gonna be levels.
Okay.
Johnny is oh, he drops a combo. That's very
instant
rare.
reaction. He sees something is wrong instantly.
Symmetron, a very confident Johnny player with a bunch of combos. Match very uncharacteristic drop.
They're not going to mean anything if he doesn't get another one of those in. Okay, more balls, more balls. He is very much out of meter right now.
Go for the overhead conversion.
Unfortunate whip from Mirri, but he knows not to force that further, which is very good.
Another misfinder.
Misfinder anti-air. Bad spacing, maybe just a drop. Who knows?
That's going to be a full combo.
And
it's probably going to be a Dark Angel setup yet again coming out.
He wants to drain meter.
Oh, he tried to go for a tick throw.
Or not. Okay.
Gold burst.
Ooh, that burst doesn't get to happen. Nope.
Okay,
and
Dark
here comes the
Angel
Dark Angel. How much meter can he
does
drain
have
with this?
meter though. This
Roughly 40.
Oh, just one
Not
more
for
hit,
long.
and that's going to be it. Very convincing victory from Mirri.
He just completely rolls over.
Yeah,
Symmetron was not ready.
That was obliteration.
He looks absolutely shook. He doesn't, but I'm saying this for drama value.
Look, you see the smile on Symmetron's face? That smile is like, oh man, I just got wrecked.
That's the smile of a man who understands when he runs into just overwhelming options. Shout out to our sponsors, by the way. Thanks, Nako.
The good old Noko.
Yeah, good old. I've heard of. Yeah.
I actually never heard about Noko before this tournament.
Same.
But I tasted the drink. They are like.
It's okay.
They are pretty good.
I don't even like energy drinks, and you know what? This is okay. This is some of the less noxious stuff I've had.
Okay, it's Martin coming up to the stage again, along with the Rad. These two. Something you might not know, these two went to CEO Otaku.
Really?
They were the European representatives for us, like our community. They both placed in the top 8, I believe. And they probably have played during that trip.
Okay.
So they should be familiar with the way each other plays.
Maybe, but maybe not. Who knows?
Also, this is a repeat of the matchup we saw
This is a repeat of the matchup. I was just thinking the same thing.
The main thing here is that Rad plays completely different from Snaptastic.
Yes.
They are very two different styles of Ino. While Snaptastic is a lot more pressure-based, Rad will throw out nodes until you do something to stop him.
Okay. Much more patient. We'll see how that works out. Martin has shown that he is not soft. He will take any chance he gets. He is not content to just sit there and play control.
So...
Which is not allowed to happen in this matchup anyway. You're not allowed to play control in this matchup.
But yes, we are moving on in the losers bracket. Martin versus Rad, the foreign representatives, or he tries to beat the burst, I believe, but Martin has the timing down. Oh no, that's a bad
burst. There was no bait.
The black beats matter.
They really
knockdown.
do.
Oh, that's a stun dipper right under HCL. That's going to be a full combo.
That's scary in this matchup, isn't it? They can get high profile so easily.
It's just both players trading. Oh, very nice blitz into the combo. He had no meter. When that blitz landed, he knew he had the round.
Rad is forcing a lot. And I don't like that. Again!
Oh.
Back dash, very linear dash in. He's expecting something out of Martin, and I don't know what it is.
Martin managed to Abare out. That's going to be a meaty setup. Managed to stun
Again,
dipper.
that's what I was talking about. That's what I'm talking about, the stun dipper. It's not a good tool in this matchup. It's not consistent, I feel. Okay, no double overhead, just fake low. Both players pretty calm after that. YRC,
Brad,
nice.
OT set. Oh, he actually...
Ooh, that's a fumble, I think.
That was a big fumble. That could be the difference in the round because this...
That was almost huge. Martin lets go of a lot of potential.
This match is 5P. The damage is not really coming out.
And single overhead into nothing, and Martin does mash out. He is allowed to.
DP comes out. That's going to be a low hit. He has to burst it. That's going to be an RC into combo. He has no burst. The sliver of HP on both players. The projectiles are coming out, but no.
Gets sniped in the landing recovery. Feels bad. The portal, not enough to ship him out. All right, again, Rad presenting that dash in, that very linear dash in. I don't like that.
Rad gets hit by the full combo, but no Oki.
Looks for the two
has
heavy.
to RC it.
But okay, dives out and the YRC.
6-8 plus frames. That's gonna be a full Oki setup. Will it be a high? Will it be a low? It will be a mid. He wants
no more meter, and Martin is in.
That's a big
580 counter hit. That's huge. Not as huge as it could have been.
Blitz
And
DP.
no, you're not allowed to do that. Kai DP is not a good DP.
He was probably checking if Rad would go for the like. Ooh.
Just check of the set. Still doesn't work.
That's a super into. Oh, that's
Nothing.
meter gone.
Why?
Oh, no, you don't burst there.
That.
That's the one place you don't burst at the end of IAD combos because that's a safe jump.
Not like this, man. Not like this. Okay, Rad again going in, again linear. I don't like it. Martin is ready to answer that, and we've seen it many times. Nice stroke under the stun edge, though. Rad does know how to go in, at the very, very least.
Rad.
Okay, another stroke, and he's dodging the Scum Dipper.
Fortissimo comes out. It's a
You're not allowed to do anything about it.
Ooh, that was an interesting setup.
Looking for the blitz.
Okay. High-low. Walks it. But that's gonna be a big combo for Martin. Actually,
but no, he's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. Just save.
Could have had a very good showing, but he fumbled a little, and Rad smells blood.
Saves the burst for the next round. He was already low.
Is Rad gonna dash in? Yes, but this time he changes his trajectory. He has been feeding Martin this data for 5 rounds.
What an
now.
interaction.
3. Very nice. And that initial hit, Rad is very, very comfortable right now, I feel.
Yeah, Rad is kind of feeling himself in this one.
And that's big. Martin needs to pick up.
Oh, the burst!
And he throws the burst, and he kills Martin with that. Beautiful.
Rad, a very quick recovery from the first.
Shoutouts also to that last round start. Instant, just a minor adjustment. Ooh, stage counter picks. Song counter picks. Is that Magnolia Claire?
I have no idea.
This man deserves to lose.
But stage counter pick.
The stage counter pick. I mean, we did just have several hours of Smash, so I do believe these plays may still be on that here. Ooh, but
That's
okay.
a big combo.
The stage is working out for Martin.
Oh!
But Rad is mashing coming down on 2 heavies. That's not allowed. And again, Green Summer frame trap. It's a trade, but Martin doesn't mind.
Now Rad has the pressure, but he misses conversion.
There's nothing he can force from that.
It's gonna be a high-low yet again. Oh, he tried to do something on wake up, but it didn't work.
Rad is not to even block the stun edge.
Takes the round.
You don't have to block the high-low if you don't block the bullet. And a great interception from Martin again. And again, he's going in. Which is precisely how Kai should be playing.
Martin just
again.
He's going for the dash BT loops. He will get the stun. The burst is still there, but Rad has a big hill to climb. Absolutely no HP left. Martin is still at full with a burst. And the stun dipper.
And Martin absolutely gets peed on. Shout out to R. Kelly.
Ends it with the perfect.
That's beautiful right there.
Oh, man. Martin,
complete gear shift. Complete, just he smells blood.
Turned it up to full gear.
Yeah. Shoutouts to R. Kelly. And shoutouts to our sponsors.
So, we've had so many explosive games. And with the most explosive ones moving forward in the bracket.
Yeah, this is Q versus Miri, and I feel like Sin might well struggle here because he has a lot of hurt boxes he can stick in these balls.
So, I have a story to tell about a poor character named Sin.
Hit me.
He doesn't like Venom.
No, I can understand that sentiment.
He just doesn't like Venom. And the player Q is facing is probably the best Venom we have in Europe. Q has a very, very big hill to climb. If you thought the way Symmetron struggled with Mirri, was horrible looking. This might just be even more.
Johnny doesn't linger hurt boxes for that long out there. Sin is even heavier than that, and that's not a good thing.
So the main interaction that's going to be relevant in this matchup is that Beak Driver does destroy projectiles.
Okay, that's nice. But is it really?
Not.
Does Venom care? Does Venom care?
Venom I don't think he does not care that much about it. He needs to find his way in somehow, either by watching how the balls move, so he can go under with an L cunt, or to find a counter hit with a Beak Driver. If he goes into the air, Venom has the better version of Sin 6P.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually gross then. Okay. Cal calls out a Beak Driver.
Coming out high. Full conversion into the corner.
And here we have a corner. Okay. The good news with Q is that he hasn't lost any calories at least. The bad news is
he's not using them.
He's lost all his meter. No counter hit. Air hit, but no counter hit. Mirri aware of not eating those big starters.
The 6P goes right through.
Baiting another Beak Driver with that teleport as well.
That's a throw conversion into the chip.
And there we go.
Just gives up the round. Let's go to the next one.
Just gives up. Understandable.
Holds the burst as well, and both players still have it. I don't think Sin can do anything to Venom 2S round start either. I think it might be one of the few characters along with Dizzy.
Huh.
Another big conversion coming out. Has to burst out, but he's still stuck in the corner. The Stingers moving in with the balls.
I still like the FD jumps a lot. He's measuring.
It's going to be a setup.
There's no reason for him to convert. That's right.
Fake.
I would not have blocked. I would never have blocked that.
Okay, the balls are coming out. It is Miri, and Mirri finishes off game 1.
And just in case he had that double overhead fuzzy waiting.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Normally Mirri goes for the very BNB basic setup, but then he just suddenly decides to pull out the F shikis, the weird fake high-lows.
There's no reason for him not to. This is match 1. Yeah, he's feeding data, but there's very little data this man hasn't fed to the general public already.
QK having a bit of a think.
All right.
Just as his name implies.
Yes. A little break. Ooh, 6P. He's looking for ground start Beak Driver. That's a little ballsy, and I don't know if I like that from Mirri.
Q actually finds his way in. Now Mirri has to hold the pressure, but the teleport right
Good
out.
recognition on the teleport. QK forgetting about the ball, breathing down his neck.
Balls coming out in full force.
And again, no commitments. Keeping that range. He eats a starter, yeah, but that's a small starter, and he has all the stage in the world to work with.
It's not even a knockdown.
It's barely a knockdown. It's still.
Oh, very
that's
nice
a big air throw, though. Now he's gonna get a corner. No, finds the burst point. Very good. Gets past the ball. QK's not gonna have any meter for a long time. But that doesn't matter. Now here's a corner situation that.
Oh, that's a big counter hit. That's gonna be the round right there.
Okay.
Sin damage is gonna be more than enough to finish.
Q needs to win that round. Q absolutely needs it, and now he knows.
Now, as long as he manages to keep the pressure on while Mirri's burst is gone, just like this, goes for the leap. Okay, that's a big counter hit. It's gonna be a bunch of damage. That's at least 75% of the HP gone.
That's all.
Another one.
Another one. Nope. Drops that, unfortunately. And now Mirri has free reign here.
Ooh, missed the meaty.
Okay, air throws. Nice. Doesn't matter. He has the corner, but he tries to 6B call out something. That's a good jump.
QB just all finding its way in.
And again, he's done that last time as well. He's looking for that far slash. He's looking for that Beak Driver horizontal buttons.
Oh, no, what a
uncharacteristic burst from Mirri.
That could be the round.
But he calls out the far slash again. And that's just it. He's calling out all the pokes.
QK will have his burst up way earlier than Mirri for the last round. But the rare no confirm on this.
How much will it matter? Q still with very little meter. Now he has a ton of it. Now he has all the meter in the world. Again, a drop. This has to be getting to him.
Good block from QK. The mix-ups haven't gone through in a bit. Okay, there we go. Just as I managed to say something, the mix-up goes through.
Ooh, Miri whiffing too. He's fainting the balls. I have to say he's fainting the balls. I have to.
Oh,
he is.
QK finds his way in, goes for the wake.
Does check, he doesn't bite. Instead, nice clip on the landing.
Small drop.
And Miri with no meter. Finds the air throw, but we're not dead yet. Nobody's dead yet. Burst. I like that burst a lot.
Counter hit. It's gonna be one more mix, but you can't DP Venom as Sin.
No. Q very antsy towards the end there. That one little string a few rounds back where he gets FD'd, he's trying to force that thing. Doesn't work.
Yeah. Miri just gave Q. Show that to the camera. Camera, show.
I'm sorry.
Show what QK is showing. This is what Miri just gave him. It's a card to join the Venom crew. It says that join the Venom crew, pick a top tier.
This man has been destroyed. This man has been thoroughly destroyed.
Oh man, Miri just showing why he is one. I believe Miri won Tampaus, and
From
showing why
yes.
he is one of the best players in all of Europe.
Yes, and especially the Venom. He's so just solid.
He's just a very solid Venom.
There's so little else to say about him. That's amazing.
He doesn't really even play the game anymore.
Nobody in Finland plays their main game.
Like, me and Miri, the way we practiced for this event is we played 2 full weeks of Dota.
I mean, yeah. The way I practiced for this event was I played 3 whole months of IAM. and I took 5th place in UNIST.
Clearly we figured something out here.
Yeah.
But Snaptastic.
Yeah. So remember, children, do not play
I can't
your
even
main
say
game.
Snaptastic sits into the chair. He more like slumps into it.
He just.
And he is versus Zokis, as previously mentioned.
Again, incredibly volatile matchup.
This is the run back from the previous install. Last time, Zokis had Snaptastic's number, even though he took a reset. I believe it was game 5 both times as well, so these two is as close as it gets in skill level. Yet again, another matchup Potemkin doesn't like. Eno.
And?
Eno has a lot of combos he can do on Potemkin.
Okay, yes.
And also, the note that... oh, right, interesting interaction. I believe if you flick note, the hits stay there. You only flick one hit of the
Yes, I figured they would move past the flick box. Like the rest of them would move past the flick box.
Yeah, but the fireball still goes.
The fireball still gets there, so you can set up at least a good trade.
It's gonna be interesting. I don't remember too much about the interactions that happen. All I remember is the legendary stun 6H combo that he managed to finish off the games with.
We'll see if we see many more.
Raigan went absolutely bonkers then.
And obviously do not forget the incredible horizontal wave that is.
Oh, very nice slide head. That's
nice
gonna be
slide head. Okay, but he gets a lot of screen space. No damage, but there's a lot of difference off the board here for him. Jumps the HCL. Breaks his rhythm, and there goes the Buster.
What will the OKB? Tries to jump, but the HCL catches him out, and now it's Snaptastic's turn to run the train. Bursts out very quickly. There we see the interaction.
Okay, I see. No, he doesn't bite on the Buster. Very
Potemkin
nice.
with full meter, though, he has a lot of possible options to use.
But which of them is going to save him from this?
Fantastic, goes for the basic node. Okay, dead angle,
yes.
out.
Yes.
Oh, that's a punish straight up. No meter to RC that on Zokis. Snaptastic. One more mix shot. Oh, that was an interesting OTG.
All right, Megafest and jump deep. Okay, he finds it. This is still absolutely anyone's game.
Ooh, that's a punish.
And the Buster on the landing.
Critical mistake from Snaptastic doing the follow-up. That's a 100% guaranteed punish.
Don't want to have no landing recovery. Nice 5P. Nice little jab anti-air. And he has to guess. But Zokis doesn't feel like guessing.
The note flies out yet again.
He likes
oh,
one making people guess.
He just wasn't blocking.
No.
Oh,
And there's the backdash throw. Okay.
Suddenly, Unocard is played. It's Snaptastic in the corner.
You're not allowed to brute force out of
Both
this.
players have a lot of
Gotta
meter.
hold it. And there we go. Good choice from Snap. Making his meter burn. But too much guts on Potemkin. He cannot kill off.
Oh, that's a counter. Try to bait the burst.
Okay, well.
Snaptastic not letting the burst rock just yet. Oh, that was an attempt of an unblockable, I think. Oh, the chip on the follow-up.
The follow-up. I love that choice.
Zokis wasn't aware of the follow-up possibility.
You never remember that. The moment you flick something, you're like, that's not my problem anymore. This is very much Zucker's problem.
Another nice backdash. Doesn't care about the plus.
6 heavy, he doesn't bite on that one. He would have died the moment that counter hits.
Snaptastic finding his way in yet again. Note Oki manages to find the reset, but drops the combo.
But doesn't matter. VCL snipes him out of the air. But there goes
that's
the corner.
a big counter.
And there's his other corner.
Another
backdash.
No throw.
But this time no throw, and it does get kind of chased. Stroke. Just hanging a little.
Oh, the burst thing.
Nice.
That's a buster. One more should be enough. Goes for the tick buster, and that's gonna be it with the OTG. Zokis manages to yet again steal away game 1.
I mean, all you had to do was guess right.
Why don't you just fuzzy jump the buster?
Yeah. He doesn't care if you fuzzy jump his buster. He can get you back in there.
Then suddenly there's a heat in your face. Oh man. So, Zokis' Potemkin is just so scary.
Okay.
Another slide head.
That's an interesting round start choice, but sure. Works out. Mega Fist, he's calling out the HCLs now. And Snap with his rhythm broken after that.
Look at the meter gain from the heat. That's just dirty.
That's devastating right here.
This time, it's Snaptastic with the backdash. He's rocking himself out from the corner.
And he's still down to sub 50 meter.
He can go for the RC hammer falls as much as he can now.
Here comes the dead angle, but no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Buster finds its way in.
Okay, no round start. I like that.
Snaptastic finally finds his way in.
There we go.
Again.
That's the end.
Another backdash, but it covers it this time around.
This time it's caught. Burst diffuses the situation, but he's still in the corner. The note sails over his head through past the flick.
He's intentionally flying the notes over his head, so he
like
flick
that.
them. Like oh, there we go.
Brings me back to the Potemkin Justice matchup.
The note is a multi-hit if it travels far enough. Fortissimo manages to land. That's a lot of damage. One more mix-up. Goes with the Heavenly. But that's a big counter. That's gonna be a stun. He tried to bait a burst. Let the group. Oh, reversal VCL. Steals away the round.
Almost everything.
That was almost a repeat of the previous install. 6H counter hits. Eno has a very low stun resistance.
Yes. All right, tries to bust through the big tree, but that's not how it works.
The note Oki, how many overheads will it be?
Backdash is the jump B. I love that. Reversal, gigantic counter hit, but it's a trade. He doesn't get the stun off of it, but this is really dangerous.
Another cross-up Fortissimo has to burst it. Trishula. No conversion though.
Okay, follow-up to break the armor. Very nice.
Another Heavenly.
That's not allowed. Ooh, flick
counter base the burst! That's a buster! Zokis goes up 2-0. I believe this is first to 3.
This is in fact first to 3, yes.
It is winner's final of Guilty Gear.
And Snap is taking this moment for a lot of self-reflection.
Just takes a bit, relaxes. Potemkin can be a bit stressful to play against.
Just a teeny tiny bit. Yeah. I mean,
one counter hit, you're dead.
He's not that scary. You just gotta guess right.
Yeah, just guess
right, man. And Hammerfall round start into Buster.
He doesn't even need to go for the heat reads.
Okay, but he's Q minus. He gets matched
Oh,
out.
that's a
fine.
nice blitz. Backdash.
Backdash is caught.
Snapdash just doesn't give anything.
No, okay, that's a momentum burst from...
Oh, goes under, but
Okay.
Zokis is awake
Zokis
with the
is
hammer.
ready to answer the low profile on the flick ball. That's really nice. Is that...
3 out of 3 Fortissimo cross-ups.
How are they hitting? Is it 0 after flash?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to be blocking cross-up on that hits.
Okay. So you just get to reflect on your mistakes before it hits you? I like it. I like it.
Pretty much. It's a 4-way mix-up if you do it correctly.
Ah, yes. My favorite.
Casual.
My favorite. Okay, and there's the meaty, but no! Hammerfall too late. That's a really crucial drop for Zokis.
Okay, JD.
Double jump D. Doesn't matter if it's invalid.
That's a lot of plus frames. Zokis has to hold it.
It's a lot of meter he's draining with it, too. A lot of chip he's threatening.
Ooh.
But none of that matters if you get backdash busters.
Yeah, sneaks in one of the busters. That was
Too
a
heavy, but nothing from it.
That's a blitz bait. Tekken does. It's a very hard punch.
Snap is on the verge of stun from that counter hit, but that's all decayed now. We're good.
Another mix-up coming right up your way.
He has to burst that. Better burst it now than try to burst it.
Nice
He
HCL.
is answering the flicks so well.
Trying to play. Oh, that's very good. Oh, with the counter hit. He tried to. Well, I wonder what he tried to do there. Oh, IB into Buster into RC. That's gonna be a combo.
But he's not dead. There's no way.
Oh no, that's a drop. That's a very important combo drop for Snaptastic.
The most important takeaway from this is how tilted will Zokis be from this. He needs to not be. He had it. And he will have this.
He's
he keeps
still
having
2-1 up.
Nice
Instantly
2P
goes for
tick
the
buster.
buster.
Nice 2P tick buster. This time he threatens the rhythm break into another 2P. Very, very nice. Again, he is threatening that buster so well. But he gets anti-air. He tries to force a little too much. But that's okay. That's okay. No corner. But now we're in the corner. Nothing is okay for him anymore.
Eno's turn in the corner. Potemkin does have a lot of options to RPS Eno strings with, but
okay, cold slash calling out a lot of stuff.
Oh, that was a mega fist. Not sure if that was good. Oh, the force is good.
Blocks this one, but joke's on you. There's another low.
Even if you block it, Eno is about plus 37
there.
there.
If you block it, you're usually like plus 37. You just lost a lot of meter, and there's the high low coming up.
Just have a minus 36 frame button. Why not?
Yeah. 50 meter well spent.
Okay, that's gonna be a lot of meter coming Zokis' way yet again with the heat.
Look at that. Look at that bar.
Oh, actually,
okay, don't look at the bar. Don't look at the bar.
This is a stun route. Goes for the reset to get another combo. This could be a round. No, he's doing the burst safe route. He tried to get the burst safe route.
And I like how Snap is holding on to his burst there. He's just ready for that worst case scenario.
Yeah, Zokis just wants to get the round done. Snaptastic holding on to the burst. Oh, goes
low profile 6P completely. Okay, but he does get thrown out. Meaty 5K hits, but there's no response.
Goes for the blitz. That's a free throw for Eno.
Very nice. Good awareness here. And again, a backdash throw. Reverses.
Oh, the 2H cover rate. That's big.
No.
That's very big. This could be a stun.
This
is a stun.
Dead.
That could be Zokis going to the finals.
Okay.
Small pop-off.
All right, well, what did we learn today, kids?
Potemkin hurts.
Don't press buttons when you're up high.
Yeah.
You gotta respect that.
Also, we learned that Fortissimo is pretty hard to block.
Yeah. And it's still relevant even after you do.
But congratulations to Zokis making his way to Grand Finals winner's side. Yet
Once
again.
more, the Golden Boy. But we're gonna get a different sort of Golden Boy on stage with Martin, and yet another one of them with Miri. Now this is an interesting
matchup for the ages.
Doesn't Kai kind of hate this matchup?
This is a very even matchup, if I remember correctly.
Things change.
I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, this is a very even matchup. Just because if you get a gate stun edge,
yes,
it destroys. It goes through projectiles.
Right,
it's an instant hitbox. So it's gonna be a matchup of who can set up first. Like, so basically, if you get a knockdown, you instantly win the matchup.
Yes.
But in the neutral,
yes,
it's gonna be very even.
Yeah.
So this is a very momentum-based matchup.
So the real question is, Martin's not going to be allowed to set up for Mirri knows. But does Martin know? I would assume he knows. I would assume they're both ready to play the matchup. Which is going to be interesting because Martin has also proven himself to be a very solid player. And Mirri, of course, textbook, solid, plays the matchup. So I really do want to see how this ends.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot about I can't emphasize it enough. It's a momentum matchup. It's going to be like Venom knockdowns are mostly DP safe, if I remember correctly. They're mostly like safe jumpish.
And especially when your DP is this bad.
Yeah. And Kai's mix-ups, Venom doesn't really have any reversal options, so he can't really mess with them either. So it's gonna be honest Okizeme just block stuff. Okay, there we go. We instantly see the gates come out. The balls, Mirri has a little bit of a better setup, but the gates destroy the balls.
Okay, and now he has another portal setup. Mirri does back out of that presence, but there's nothing he can force from that range.
Good burst.
Ooh, burst the three heavy under too, so there's very little
the counter hit, that's gonna be a knockdown, 6H into plus frames.
Okay. Yet another portal. He tries to answer, but there's a ball blocking his way. Very good awareness from Mirri again.
6P anti-air, gets the full conversion out of it. Just
Martin's anti-airs have been so incredibly on point. His positioning, his pre-positioning just down there is just...
The Swedes in the crowd going insane.
Martin is blowing up a lot.
Okay, Oki set up. It's gonna be blocks the high. Very nice by Martin. But that's with stun dipper.
Okay. Now this might be a complete reversal that he just saw.
This time overhead goes through.
He's draining all the meter with that. Very, very nice.
That's a lot of frames. Oh, very nice fake carcass tick throw.
Ooh.
That's going to be a chip setup. Try to reversal out.
Okay, he's ready. He's ready for that little fumble. That's not even a fumble. It's a setup.
Again, big ball into plus range. Tries to mash out, and that's going to be a counter hit.
You're not allowed.
Saves the burst.
What do you even do there? You definitely don't DP.
FD is a very important tool against Venom.
Yes.
Otherwise, he will just keep Carcass CSing you, and he will be on permanent plus frames.
And we saw a lot of that expended, too.
Gets a punish into knockdown. It's gonna be
and now he's gonna get like an almost full screen carry. Ooh, clash. Wins the clash. He was banking.
Oh, goes under dead angle.
About dead angle, and you're not allowed to DP when your DP sucks. Conversion
by Martin into pressure. Stinger Wire C will clash with the projectiles.
Good
nice blitz.
Ooh, counter blitz into burst. He instantly diffuses the situation. That's really smart. Keeps the screen space, keeps
goes for the
just check. Not allowed.
Checks if he's away.
Just because Finland falls for it doesn't mean Sweden does. Alright.
Just goes for the chip.
Alright.
Martin has no meter.
Very safe.
He has no meter.
Oh, he's... I don't want to say he's dead, but it's looking awful like it.
It's looking like he's dead.
He is extremely dead.
You just have to have meter against Venom. If you're low HP and you don't have meter, you die.
Very solid back and forth showing, though. Do we have any signals we want to look for in this matchup?
Good
nice counter poke. Very good counter poke from Martin. He is definitely picking up.
Oh, that was...
Okay, I love his ground positioning every time. Against every air situation. It's just impeccable.
JD Oki.
Okay, jump the Oki. Nothing else. Stays completely safe. High-low goes through. He still has that portal there, and he's not expending it with his...
Oh, goes through the 6B. That's going to be... A DP actually managed to find his target for once. YRC Sunnage.
Okay, backdash. Almost gets clipped by the ball, but the situation is in his favor again.
It's a setup.
Okay. Meets him halfway. That's the air throw cut. Ooh, I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Yeah, they are actually very hard to do as well. Okay, kick throw into plus frames. That's a big counter hit. That could be the round.
I doubt that. And it isn't. Crucial drop for Martin, looking for more than he can get. And still 25 more meter for Mirri, but he's never gonna get to use it.
Martin manages to find the round.
Martin does manage to force his way in, and he just stays there. Ooh, that's a giant counter hit. That's going to decide the entire flow of the round. He has to burst that. Nice momentum ride.
Oh, nice tick throw from the JD.
Nice.
It's gonna be a setup. That should. Oh, didn't recognize the charge blitz.
All of them.
That was blitz safe, but he just didn't recognize it.
He may have been thinking he went over, but I don't think that's very characteristic.
All right, Venom can backdash the far away grinder setup.
Yes.
Some
He's been doing that since round 1, so that's a signal Mirri needs to have picked up on.
Oh, tried to bait a burst.
Okay, and he finds no burst. Instead, he finds mash. Martin answers, and Mirri answers back. He's back and forth so beautiful. Look at all these layers we're on.
Mirri just needs this one round to advance in the losers bracket. Martin fighting for his tournament life here, but it's not looking too great. Eating a lot of balls. That's a big counter hit for the setup. Gold burst though. He has all the meter to. Oh, it's a stun.
And there's no burst for him. There's a lot of meter though. Reversal RTL. Oh, he gets crossed up halfway.
Ooh. 6B counter hit. That's gonna be the end if he doesn't drop.
And he
Mirri 2-0s Martin to move on.
You know, you say it's even, but this matchup looks an awful lot like it did back in Plus R.
This time around, it was Mirri who managed to win the RPS in neutral.
And I do love all the layers we got to see there, all the options we presented, all the little shifts after every round, all the signals being picked up on, the 2P counter poke, and Martin was so ready for that on round start. But in the end, it just goes to Mirri.
The matchup turned around a lot. At the beginning, Martin was finding the gate setups. He managed to create gates and just destroy the balls.
Very nicely.
But then Mirri managed to find all the ball timings. So whenever Martin created a gate, there was a ball already traveling and instantly destroyed the gate. And he just gets
thinks so far ahead. And then he has the balls down when
now
Martin's coming down, he's like, this is a free 6P, and then he runs straight into a ball. These balls don't care about the 6P.
But now we have Snaptastic arriving on stage yet again. This will be... Is this losers finals? I think this... No. Yeah, it is losers finals.
Did Mirri drop the Zakas too? Did Mirri drop the Zakas? I blacked out a little.
I don't remember who Mirri dropped to.
Is he in losers? I don't feel like he should be.
Yeah, he is in losers. He has lost a game. I don't remember to who, but he did lose to someone.
This is quite surreal.
It might have been one of the Enos. Not sure.
Well, we'll see if it's to another one of them. This has to be a pretty Venom favorite matchup when it comes to neutral. Although we do have HCL, we always have HCL.
HCL is a tool.
It's a very powerful tool.
But yeah, Venom can control Ino's movement very, very well. If he manages to get the balls out, Ino has a very similar to Axel matchup.
Yeah.
Axel has it even easier because
he doesn't need any preemptive setup.
But Venom can imitate that with the setup of the balls. Goes for the carcass round start. Okay, finds the counter. That's going to be a setup. Ino does have a very fast get up, so we will have to see how Mirri adapts. QV into that other overhead yet again. Tries to go under the ball.
He cashes out his YRC really early.
What a 6B! Calls out the reset. Set up yet again. Goes for the carcass. And the stinger finishes off the round. Explosive start from Mirri.
He just rides the momentum. There's no reason for him to stop. Just because he's solid, just because he's defensive doesn't mean he's soft.
The confidence coming out.
And the counter hit, he gets clipped from his I think HCL.
He's just running at Snaptastic. He just doesn't care about anything he's doing.
Respecting every option. He's seeing those VCL vectors. Yeah, he gets clipped there.
Finally, that's Snaptastic's turn to try to do something. Managed to get air throw into pressure. JD, that's a throw. Oh, just tries to go for a harder punish, but...
No, that's rather unfortunate.
Burst!
Burst Dark Angel Owl. Okay.
That's going to be a lot of...
Meter gone. That's all his meter gone. That's all Snap's meter gone. But the HCL, Mirri in a rare event, forcing a situation and not really getting it.
Both players want to finish the round as fast as they backhand, but that's a critical misinput.
Ooh. What was he looking for?
I don't really. Oh, I think I know. I think he tried to do H stroke to victory. And messed up the input.
That's
so
actually entirely possible. But I do not feel like Mirri would have necessarily fallen for that. So, could have been just desperation.
Another 6B. Gonna be the setup. Throws out tablet.
And again, the YRC answer to that. He is aware.
Oh, that was an uncharacteristic club from Mirri. Misses the ball on the Oki setup. Oh, nice.
And a burst. That also goes. That also gets blocked. Mirri be feeling very antsy on defense here.
Baits the tech.
Okay, and Snap manages to force his way through. In very nice, very measured offense. He knows where to take his risks. Very smart. Ooh, 6P counter hip poke. That's huge. And more importantly, that's big.
Now
He gets the initial corner and there's no burst and no meter.
tries to go for the plus frame setup, but misses up his needy just a little bit. Now they're just trying to find a hit. Mirri, yet again, that's the chip setup. Tries to go for as many balls as he can to get an advantage for himself. Big conversion time yet again.
And where does he find all of this?
That's a big setup. Finishes off.
Where does he find all of these turnarounds?
It's just insane awareness.
Okay, 2S does work out for Mirri
2S
this time.
is just such a good. Overhead, finds its target. Oki setup. Overhead. Another combo into Oki. What will it be this time? It misses the ball.
It will be nothing. Okay. He could have been.
There's no.
And it's just force slashes.
There's
He's
just
not
no
that
HP.
minus.
There's just no HP for Ino to work with there.
Literally the only thing that could have done, that could have worked for there, was maybe Big Tree.
Maybe.
Maybe, and that's a big maybe.
And it's too.
Okay,
low
speaking
for
of stroke.
Mirri.
Oh, but this time. He's not close enough. You're not allowed to double dash. And Mirri is aware, instantly aware of that. He is ready for it.
Oh, goes to the downhead more.
Okay, sure. Ooh, that's a lot of not meter gone. It's just life. He just ends his life instead.
Use the red hail for
And Snap
extra style points.
Rolls over and dies, I feel like, almost.
Snaptassi just feels
2S.
like a loss.
2S, yes. Called it. But okay, nice back jump. Still covering himself with the ball. Mirri never really leaving a single layer.
Snap just doesn't have any room to work with. Mirri is just in there with a hitbox no matter what he tries to do.
Oh, he sticks by the ball now. Nice air throw there. But no!
A lot of chip yet again and
That's
no
so much
meter.
chip. No more meter. He's
One
so
more
good.
hit and Mirri just runs over.
He had no more options. Just choked out.
We will not have a repeat of the previous install because it is Mirri who makes it to grand finals.
Yo, we have also been gifted with one of these babies. That's
I don't know if
beautiful.
you can see the
Let's get him
camera.
closer. Oh, well, that's
There's
bad
no
on the
light.
lighting.
But okay, I'll read it out what it says.
Join
Okay, we got light.
the ball enthusiast.
Pick a better character. Join the Venom Ball crew. Join the ball enthusiasts.
Join the
Even.
ball enthusiasts. I gotta say, that's a pretty solid proposition.
Venom is a very solid character. If you, even with Guilty Gear 2020 coming out, if you're looking to pick up Guilty Gear, why not? Join the ball enthusiasts.
Join the ball enthusiasts.
You could be like
Figure it all
Mirri.
out. Who thinks 20 steps ahead and always has a ball where you want to be.
Okay, so we've just had bad Potemkin matchups all day.
Does it matter?
This one is even worse.
Does it matter?
It doesn't seem to matter, but every single time we have to talk about the matchup, and I have to say it every single time. This is not a good matchup for
But
Potemkin.
projectile setups for Venom much less committal. All right.
So
So is this grand finals already?
This is
grand
grand
finals. two of our golden boys, our local
Can we get some
favorites.
noise from the crowd?
Make some noise
Grand
for the man
finals.
who grabs the balls.
Install 2019, Mirri versus Zokis.
Zokis running in from winners with a clean sweep.
So,
And Mirri, he's fighting his way back up with, he's not had a single hitch in his
so
game.
quick explanation of the matchup before
All
we
right.
go back to the commentary. Remember how Sin plays his matchup? Venom does the same, except with projectiles added.
Yeah.
But flick will be very important in this matchup. The balls can be flicked, and then afterwards, if you flick one ball, he goes for the bro. You can't place that. That is unflickable, and that's going to be a lot of chip coming.
We're playing actual pool now?
For those who don't know, Mirri is the ultimate bro user. He has labbed every single thing with that super you could imagine. Dark Angel
And there comes the Dark Angel. He wants to drain the meter, and he does all of it. There is no more FD.
Counter hits.
There will be no kill. Potemkin guts, but he's ready for the backdash. He's ready for everything. There was no option he had from that.
Missing first round. Mirri.
Okay, 2D counter poke. Very good trade for Zokis there. He needed that.
Look, is trying to find his way in, but Mirri, yet again, finds a CS conversion. Oh, what a mega fist.
Okay, and he clips the backdash. He doesn't fall for anything Zokis has in his bag. Another IB, sure he's building a lot of tension, but he's not getting too much screen space.
Zokis lands a hit. It will probably be the round with that amount.
But he runs into throw protection. Nice flick, keeps the corner.
Neither player has any meter. That's a buster.
No too heavy, instead busters the landing.
Just gets hit up.
And again, he's dead. Zokis
like
just grabs Mirri by the balls. 1-1 on the first match of Grand Finals.
Oh, that's a very nice IB.
That's a really nice air IB. That's how you answer that. That's absolutely wonderful. And here comes the corner situation. There is no reason for him to go in. And he does, as Zokis instantly answers it.
Another
flick is ready. More flicks. But he gets clipped by a counter hit ball. That's not nice.
Well. Tick throw into a chip setup.
In the corner, but he has
looks like a chip
he has
setup.
full meter to work with. Mirri can't force too much here.
Zokis, full bar of butter waiting to be used. There we go, Hunterfall Wire C.
Okay, instant dead angle, but there's no more meter from Mirri.
He went for
Okay. Mirri taking that as a break to wipe his hands. And turns out, clean hands save lives, kids.
Zokis really likes to go for the buster from that, well, not exactly set up, but from that string.
That
and Mirri knows it.
Yes.
And just straight up, a bar is out.
There's a lot of player familiarity here, play, right? Very much.
Zokis taking a breather.
All right. And we're going back to it. Mirri 1-0 from the losers run back. Flick? Nope.
Oh, that's a very bad slide head miss. Not trusting Mirri. That's a lot of plus frames yet again. Oh,
okay.
That was an option.
Zokis is not tilted by that. Instead, he sees the free chance where he gets it.
Oh, the steel wire C
look at all the meter he gets from that, too.
No.
Does get 6 speed, unfortunately.
A lot of balls that he can teleport out. With nice
air throw. Okay, he's ready for the wall tech with the flick. Mirri does not bite. And again, a nice 6 speed. Zuck is not cashing in on that air FD.
What the F?
And the fuzzies go through.
It is so beautiful to watch.
That's gross. No, there's a lot of other words for that.
I'm a Disney player. I'm allowed to call that beautiful.
I mean, I suppose someone has to let the degenerates on stream. Meanwhile, ooh, that's a lot of stun. But Mirri instantly answers with the throw. No stun. Stun decays.
Nice conversion.
And now he is stable once again.
Ooh, the QB actually, that was supposed to probably hit.
Jumpy PRC and Zokis is ready first. Mirri a little flustered by that situation, understandably.
Just tosses out the QB.
Okay.
Walks the
burning all his meter.
Air throw into a setup. Wants to go for the chip. As long as Potemkin doesn't have any meter. It's gonna be hard to do anything about Venom's zoning
But he does
capabilities
find
unless
the
he finds a
flick.
flick.
There's got to be a 6P in there somewhere. No far slash instead, and he is ready for all of that.
Mirri is playing so solid.
That's him. That's just him.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's
He's so ready for
We
everything.
need to see some sort of an adaptation come from Zokis, or this will be a fast reset. Just a reminder,
don't
we
forget.
are in grand finals.
But don't forget, this is just the reset. Even if it goes through, there's still a lot of mount to climb. And there's always the possibility that Zokis is withholding data. As a grappler player, you never want to let people know.
Ooh, okay, Zokis finally finding his pressure. Oh, that was a very nice looking Kiwi.
Okay then.
Chip setup.
A lot of
Range
meter
meter.
drain. Very nice.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
a counter.
He answers the I-beam throw. Very nice. And all the meter gone. Cross up, but he uncorners him, which is really not what he wants. And okay, this is really bad for Meter here. What will it be? Flick, whip.
What?
Oh, why does that back hit? Why you gotta get that back hit?
Burst is back for Zokis. I think he's gonna save it for the next
He's
round.
definitely not gonna use it here.
That's the conversion. Mirri takes the round.
He accepts it.
One more for the reset.
turn up the heat.
Mirri hasn't dropped a game ever
Round
since.
start, hammer fall into burst, momentum burst.
Oh,
Burning
that's
meter.
a counter. That's gonna be.
situation.
Oh no, he drops the loops.
I agree with everything except the drop. Really good round start choice though. However, it is going to haunt Zokis now. He has burned everything.
Another low into Carcass conversion.
And Dark Angel to drain the meter. No,
Oh no, he wants the meter.
He life taps all of his meter in. That's
But he has no burst and no.
he has no more burst.
Oh,
and the
that's
meter
a
is
fake
steadily going
Carcass.
away.
I love the fake Carcass throw setup. He got his burst back,
And again.
instantly goes for the throw. Mirri hasn't lost a game ever since the top 8 started.
No, at all. None at all whatsoever. And that is a complete reset in less than 5 minutes.
Zokis needs to take a breather.
This man is on a roll. Or does he?
No,
Or
he
does
doesn't
he?
need a breather. He's just going right into.
Should he give a breather? And okay, backdash throw. He answers. He knows now. No 6P answer on that. Okay.
The barring. Oh, that's a flick counter hit. It's gonna be at least
A lot of stage for him. Again, IB throw, and it works from that height. But the 6P answer. You're not allowed to do that.
pressure into tick throw.
Into another tick, and that's a lot of screen space for Mirri. No,
Might
it's
be.
not.
He finds
The
the
flick
split.
so on point. And the
Slide.
snipe and a direct slide hit
Oh,
from the
he messed
rhythm
up
break from the
timing.
5 heavy. Really, really nice. But Zokis is still in the corner. Full meter. Instant burst. I agree with that burst a lot. Oh no.
Oh no, that's
Oh. Okay, Zokis breathing a completely different breed of air right now.
Keep on rocking.
need to see more of this from Zokis. Oh, that could have been
Rise Mirri to the ground. A little awkward moment, and there's the buster. Zokis is finding a lot more breaks into Mirri's rhythm, which is really, really strong so far.
Zokis
Okay.
is doing a lot more solid strings. He's not going for the hammer fall cancel.
But he's too close to the ball. He pushes himself too close to the ball, and Mirri sees that.
Ooh, with the flick.
With flick, unfortunate, and big. That's huge. Now Mirri gets
Frames
a
in
lot more
Carcass
stuff.
again. It's trying to bust.
Pretty
it.
low on meter still, but not anymore. Now we might be seeing YRC shenanigans. And he's so ready. There's the 50 meter. Now he can do whatever he likes. And he just, okay.
Mistimed the flick.
And he chooses to just kill Zokis. Understandable.
Turn up the heat.
But this time a lot more closer than the first set. Oh, he actually goes for the follow-up as well.
Slide head gets jumped, so nothing for no one.
The flicks are really important to find. Oh no!
Unfortunate burst. Does not follow him in the air.
Speaking of burst, Mirri almost has his back. Another tick throw. Will he do something that needs to flick this
Now
time
we're in
around?
the
Oh no,
corner
he goes
again.
for the mix-up. Counter hit Stinger.
That's huge.
Will that finish? Oh,
Shout out to our Kelly.
that was damage.
I did not imagine that would kill.
That was some damage. Stinger Wire C.
Okay, well, with that little display of obscenity, I understand we need to shift away a little.
Okay.
And we are shifting towards more busters.
Oh,
Not again this time, it is ready.
I think
We've
that's
seen that
really
before.
greedy. That's really greedy from Zokis. He wants to keep the busters up, but he's not respecting.
There's
Miri's
no damage threat from that range though, really, from any stable option. And Miri's done nothing but stable options. I do like the thought behind it. Backdashes the air backdash back hit, but does not get anything out of the landing.
Oh, I think that was a small misinput. I think that would have been an overhead.
Miri does rebound a little, which is nice.
Dark Angel.
And Dark Angel raining them in. Nope. Again,
He wants the meter.
cashes in all his life for meter, life tap of the century. And the dead angle, he's out of the situation. And I feel like he has the right idea there. Life is his. I feel like he still needs to pay the life to get out of the
Zokis
corner.
hasn't dodged a single tick throw yet.
Understandable. There's a lot else he needs to be looking for. Again, another backdash throw.
That's funny.
Ooh, unfortunate hammer fall, but not much out of it.
Counter hit conversion has to burst.
Good burst. Instant diffuse. And the flick. He sees the trajectory right away. Can't flick that one. Has to accept his fate.
Another setup coming right up. A Gigantor reverse.
No,
so that
that's
is
not
safe.
allowed. That is not allowed, however. He does find a situation, but the far slash. No.
Another
gigantic.
Gigantor.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
a
a stun.
That's a stun. And that's a buster. He is not quite dead yet,
Here
though.
he does have burst.
He did get Giganted out of the corner, so he's not quite dead yet.
Oh, blocks it! Blocks the gold burst into the buster.
Zokis showing signs of life, the EKG spiking like mad here.
But still, he needs to win 2. He has 1-1.
Oh, and he answers. This time he sticks by the ball and he answers the teleport. Okay, that's what I want to see from him.
Just trying to jump over the ball.
Last time he lost the corner situation of the game because he stuck too close to the ball.
fake meaty.
He's not doing that again. Very, very nice. Fake meaty. Draining a little FD meter. Playing some rituals.
That's gonna be. Oh,
This is it. He's dead. Okay. Okay.
that's it.
Tell me what happened. Tell me what just happened. I missed it. I blinked and I missed it.
Hammer RC.
Okay.
He
Pretty good.
just got hit by the hammer fall, and
That's it.
if Potemkin RCs it, he gets full conversions. Full 6K loops.
And another hammerfall break buster. That's gonna stop working
Another
soon.
one.
That's gonna stop working soon, so he's milking it for all he can get. No.
He tried it.
But he has the backdash buster instead. Hero of the people.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, no, no.
He
Not
missed
like
the
this.
hit. Miri still has a chance in the round.
He
Try to
still
do
has signs of life. But the dead angle, still, even though it's blocked, he can't get much from it. Zokis has dodged at least several big starters.
Oh
with that.
boy, that's big damage.
Okay,
The
that's
round isn't over until the game says it.
Excuse me? That is an ambitious gold burst.
Dark Angel. He has
And you
no
know what?
fear.
He's about to die.
Cashing in, but is the cash in working? Dead angles out.
He
Stinger
is-
Wire C. It is close, and the tick throw.
Ooh.
What a comeback!
That is
It
an
was
enormous move
horrible.
right there.
It looked so horrible for Miri, but he managed to find the comeback. Another
Okay.
throw.
Kick. That's going to set up a pretty nasty corner situation. A lot of meter for Zokis here for the IBs, and he's not even paying too much life for it. I like it.
Again, the setup from Miri are finding every...
Oh, but here comes the pro moment.
Oh, but he was still in block stun. Can't throw that.
He gets air thrown.
He's trying to find where the bro is, but it's
All his
already
meter.
gone.
No, he's gone. He has left the building. El Hermano has left the building. But okay. Nice slide head. He sees the ball set. Very nice.
Zok is full meter.
Takes a lot of space for himself, but Miri answers that. One punishable frame doesn't mean anything when you find that one frame. And the dash in intercept
Finds
from
the
Miri.
2K.
Really, really solid.
Taking a small drink.
Okay, now he's gonna need a little breather. He's gonna need to stay hydrated, and that is an absolutely wonderful recommendation. Remember to stay hydrated, kids.
Especially with Nocco.
Especially when you're drinking Nocco. Keep that water clean. Shout out to our sponsors.
Mirri just needs one more game.
He finds the flick. Those are too clumped. The balls are too clumped. And again, another backdash throw off there. Very, very nice. And the YRC answers that. Drains a bit of meter from Mirri, which is nice. Back to that 0 meter situation. And Zokis' meter penalty is over faster.
Mirri keeps the pressure up. Another throw!
And another tech throw. Okay.
That's like an 8 for 8 on those.
There's so much worse he could eat off of it, though.
Giganto reversal.
Giganto into an unblockable on the slide head. Very, very nice.
Just needs one more buster, and that will
That's
be
a gold burst, though. No big punish on it. And he catches the backdash.
Oh, he didn't block the ball.
Block that, buddy. Whoa, whoa, the teleport.
Another Giganto. He can throw it.
Oh, he even waits to hit the ball. Really, really good.
Oh, he tried it. He tried it.
Ooh.
It was good Abare from Zokis.
So many responses from both sides on absolutely everything. Okay, hammer fall break not allowed this time.
Nice, there we go.
On time, but you know what? Zokis is like, no, you know what? I'm just going to throw you. I'm just going to throw that. That's not allowed.
He went for it again.
He went for it again. But the Mega Fist counter hit, that's going to break his rhythm, and that's going to break his back.
Oh,
the Venom is a sturdy man. Is Venom's hurtbox, is Venom's juggle box like wonky, or?
It is very wonky. So, there are character-specific conversions, especially for Venom, for many characters.
That is quite unfortunate for Zokis here. He's missing so much meter on that.
Set up, that's gonna be a conversion.
Nope.
Trying to beat a burst, I think. Oh, Heavenly Whip!
Okay, he's safe from that. Mirri not even contesting.
Another bro coming out.
Oh, but here comes El Hermano. The brother is on his way.
Oh,
backdash throw. Okay, gold burst.
Another bro.
Okay, El Hermano joins the fray once again.
Oh, what a conversion! And the bro finds it! Mirri takes install 2019!
Shout outs to the ball. Shout outs to El Hermano.
El Hermano is the one who helps Mirri. Like, Mirri must be so happy after labbing all those bro combos.
Undeniably so.
You really need to check out Mirri's programs. He posts
I
bro combos.
really should.
He posts them on Twitter constantly. Like,
all right,
so
but a little pause. Shout outs to our tournament organizer, Tuore Princi, the Fresh Prince of Helsinki. I'm gonna hand over the mic to him, and he will do some wonderful, wonderful coronations right now.
Yeah, we will move to the award ceremony very quickly as soon as we manage to transfer the mic over. But yes, award ceremony coming right up.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys, give it up for Guilty Gear Top 8. Just waiting a little bit for our second place. Should be coming up pretty soon. Oh, first place, sorry. Oh my God, yeah. It's been a long day. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long weekend. All right, have you guys having a fun weekend? It's been nice? All right, I'm glad to hear that. Awesome. All right, here comes our champion. He's giving away his cards. Come on now. We have something we want to give you. Please come up. There he is. Okay, one more. Nice. All right, guys. Guilty Gear 3rd place. Snaptastic. Congrats. In 2nd place, Zokis. And the Install 2019 Guilty Gear Grand Champion, Mirri. So, oh! Everyone gets some balls. Everyone is a top tier. Beautiful. All right, once again, this concludes Install 2019. Thank you all so much for coming. It's been a great weekend. I am exhausted. I am lost for words. It's been an amazing weekend. We still have a few hours to go. 2 hours? All right, so we still have 2 hours time. And after that, we will go to an after party. So stick around. And also, still some t-shirts and other stuff left, so go get those. Yeah, I'm gonna give it back to the stream to conclude the stream. All right, thank you.
All right, that is a wonderful outro. Shout outs to Mirri. He is one of those players who's just an absolute joy to watch. Yeah, Zokis is our golden boy. He's our boy, but Mirri that's just incredible.
Yeah, Mirri's play is just so much fun to watch. Even the Ifshiki setups, all the stuff. But we gotta give a bunch of shout outs now. I want to personally thank all the foreign players who showed up to Install 2019.
And the local.
Of course.
Yes.
But we had an amazing cast of Swedes, UK guys, I believe Russia was represented, even
Somewhat.
Mexico was represented here. Thank you so much for everyone who came to the event. You are the ones who make these possible.
Made this. And of course, shout outs, obviously, to, once again, our head TO, Tuore Prinssi, the Fresh Prince of Helsinki, our stream crew, Freyan, Medar, our other organizers, Veri Meloni, our core crew, the in-house audio crew, shout outs, love you guys.
And of course,
reception,
last but not least, we obviously have to thank the sponsors.
And of course, shout outs to our sponsors. Can we get those on screen just for everybody to see? We're gonna start out with Nako. Shout outs to Nako. It's pretty good. Verdict's pretty good out of 5. I like it.
What else do we have? We have, of course,
obviously we have
Lead Gaming.
We have Lead Gaming for our gamer chairs.
These chairs have been very comfortable. I've been happy commentating. I believe I'm like up to 4 or 5 hours of
biggest
commentary
shout outs to these
here.
neck cushions. These are wonderful.
These are
the weight
amazing.
of this mic, I'm not even feeling it.
And of course,
obviously, SNK Esports for enabling our Sam Show. Sam Show was an absolute treat to watch, to cast, to play, even to play. I didn't make top 8, but I'm not complaining. It was much more interesting that way. P-Cube for sponsoring, at the very least, our uni and I believe BlazBlue. Behind us, we also have the City of Helsinki. Biggest shout outs to the City of Helsinki for providing us with all of our weekly venues and premises. Absolutely wonderful. The youth centers of Olunkula, Happi, the Bread Factory, Viki, all of our venues to the City of Helsinki. The Arcade of Sugoi near Malmi. Go check them out.
Brought the cabinets.
They supplied us with Third Strike and ST cabinets, like the wonderful people they are.
I really need to go try the cabinets.
It's pretty
really
good.
Fun.
Place is pretty good. Go there. Go check it out.
Of course, Smash Finland for doing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament. As a proud Smash Bros. Player myself, I can honestly just thank the guys over there.
Myself, not so much, but I do. But I do have to appreciate the organizational drive to run two very divided scenes on site with absolutely no conflicts, no schedule overlaps whatsoever. Absolutely wonderful.
And are we missing someone?
Bandai Namco, obviously,
Yeah,
Tekken
Bandai
World
Namco.
Tour.
But-
I'm personally not the biggest on Tekken, but props to everyone who made it possible. Once again, you made this event. And Freyon sends his thanks for his 1 Tekken World Tour point. He leaves the event with more than 0. And that's pretty good. You know what else is pretty good? Nako. You know what's even better? Tap water. Stay hydrated, kids.
But last but not least, we obviously have to thank you, the viewers,
Yes,
for watching the stream.
absolutely.
I am Ben Carvis,
And I have been Bald Guy, banned from commentary function.
and this has been Install 2019. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next year.
We will see you next time anyone in Finland has a major. This has been Install 2019, the biggest major in Finnish history, and we hope to God it does not stay the biggest. Bless you. We'll be back next
Eventually.
year. Thank you. No.